Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here at Winter Wonder War. As we see Mr. Wicked approach the ring, accompanied by his advisor, Tax Williams, as they look at their fancy work, at their fancy entrance video. Tax Williams suffering from that Conroy cutter from the earlier six-man tag. But it's all focus for Mr. Wicked as he goes up against Doug Williams in part 2 of this epic encounter. If you joined us for the Halloween Spooktacular, you would have seen Mr. Wicked pick up a somewhat dubious victory over the legend of British wrestling, Doug Williams, hitting him with that loaded bum bag. Mr. Wicked there suggests that the SEPW fans have no respect for his talent and his vision as a promoter, a trainer, and a visionary in professional wrestling. Mr. Wicked told me prior to this match that Doug Williams may be a legend, but it's time for the old guard to step down and let the new breed of promoter, the new breed of professional wrestler take the spotlight. And Mr. Wicked wants that spotlight.
Well, that's splendid. Okay, let's meet his opponents.
And listen to the fans here in SEPW, right here at the Hawkins Community Centre, as they show their respect for a man who led the way for British professional wrestling for most of his career. He's wrestled around the world, and he wanted a rematch against Mr. Wicked. The fans wanted it, and the rematch has been granted. And we are in for a treat here in our main event here at Winter Wonder War. Let us know what you think about this show on our social media platforms at Southeast Pro on Twitter, or search SEPW Wrestling on Instagram and Facebook. And let us know who you think will come out victorious here, as we have Mr. Wicked versus Doug Williams, part 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a singles match. Introducing the wrestlers on my right in this corner, weighing in at 173 pounds, hailing from the Cotswolds, it's Mr. Wicked.
Quite the response.
And in the left-hand corner, weighing in at 225 pounds, hailing from Reading in Berkshire, it is the legendary Doug Williams.
So not only has Doug Williams got to deal with the threat of Mr. Wicked, but you've always got the outside element of Tax Williams on the outside, Mr. Wicked's trusted advisor, who claims he's there as an impartial observer but always seems to get involved, yet no official seems to do anything about it. Let's hope we have a fair and even contest this evening as the bell rings and our main event is underway. Oh, Mr. Wicked, as a sign of respect, the fans don't trust Mr. Wicked. Oh, neither does Doug Williams. He's not here for fun and games, he's here for victory. As Mr. Wicked tries to escape, pulled back in by his trunks. And now Mr. Wicked is on the escape as Doug Williams gives chase. Oh, and Mr. Wicked jumps into the safe haven of Tax Williams. As Tax Williams acts as a barrier between Doug Williams and Mr. Wicked. And there's the wily spirit of Mr. Wicked. Oh! Doug Williams isn't having any of it. Oh, stiff uppercut. And another for good measure. Oh! Well, fighting fire with fire there. There's a poke to the eye. A referee being mildly lenient to start with. And Mr. Wicked hasn't got anything in the early stage of this match. Doug Williams heading for higher ground. Oh, and come on! Tax Williams on the outside, causing the distraction. Tax Williams pleading. Oh, and here goes Mr. Wicked. Oh, and he's on top of Tax Williams. Great ring awareness by Doug Williams. And Tax Williams is down, and now finally we could have a one-on-one encounter between these two. You've got to imagine the strategy for Doug Williams is to end this match early. He clearly has a strength advantage. But here's all over Mr. Wicked. Referee's up to a 6 count. Mr. Wicked rolled back into the ring. More venomous blows by Doug Williams. Kick to the midsection. Followed by a measured strike. Oh, big exploder! Wow! What a maneuver by Doug, and again, Tax Williams is distracting the referee. We could have had like a 6 count by now. Oh, finally! The referee looks like he's ejecting Tax Williams. The fans chanting out to Tax Williams. Referee's not having any of it. This is fantastic professional wrestling. Oh, but that is not! That is a devious low blow and a parting gift from Tax Williams there, the distraction. Allowing Mr. Wicked to administer the low blow. So shouting, we've got this. And finally, Mr. Wicked is in control in this encounter. Oh, choking Doug Williams in the corner. Wearing down the legend of British professional wrestling. Oh, now choking him in the corner. Great strategy by Mr. Wicked. Try and drain the oxygen. And again, keeping Doug Williams off a vertical base. Wearing him down, knee to the midsection, sends Doug Williams to the outside. Mr. Wicked taking time to survey his work. Work out the next steps of his game plan. Big double axe handle off the apron. Doug Williams is draped around the ring post. We've seen a more vicious streak in Mr. Wicked in recent months. And Doug Williams is feeling the full force of this. Oh, wow. And that could be it. Doug Williams could be out on the outside here. We're up to a count of 6. Mr. Wicked resets the count, rolls in and back out again to continue the onslaught. Again, keeping Doug Williams. Oh, big DDT. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Doug Williams kicks out. Oh, and look at this nerve hold. Putting all his force onto Doug Williams there. Smack bang in the centre of the ring. Very little room for manoeuvre for Doug Williams. Oh, he's trying to get back to his feet. He's up to one knee. Look at the pain etched on Doug Williams' face. Do not underestimate how debilitating this manoeuvre is from Mr. Wicked. Referee checking if Doug Williams can continue. The arm drops for a second time. If it drops for a third, it's over. Come on, Doug. Yes. Doug Williams fighting back to his feet. Big right hands. Into the corner. And pushes Doug Williams' way up to the middle turnbuckle. Jumps on a roll. Goes for the roll up. This could be it. 2 count only. Very speedy offense by Mr. Wicked. Reversed by Doug Williams into the corner. No! I don't care how tough you are, that is gonna take it out of you. And an atomic drop. And Doug Williams starting to regain momentum here. Well, sends Mr. Wicked over. Go for the surprise attack, but Doug Williams has got Mr. Wicked on that top rope. Big press slam. Oh, Mr. Wicked landed on his feet. Great athleticism. Oh, looks like he's going for a tilt as well. Go behind. Mr. Wicked blocks the O'Connor roll there. Oh, beautiful head scissors by Mr. Wicked. Oh, it's a big boot. Doug Williams up to the middle rope. Diving uppercut. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, I thought he had him with that. Listen to the fans here. Winter Wonder War. What a main event to cap off a fantastic evening of action. Oh, he rolled through. 1, 2. Doug Williams kicks out. And another combo. Here we go. Great pinning attempt by Mr. Wicked. Great innovation. Big boot into Doug Williams. Oh, what a clothesline. Both men are down. The action in this encounter in our main event has been relentless. We're up to 5. And Doug Williams back up to his feet. Great combo of strikes. Here we go again. Oh, Mr. Wicked trying to fight out. Oh! Mr. Wicked went for a big boot and Doug Williams moved out of the way and our official's down. Doug's got him up. Inverted uppercut. Wow! Into the bridging German suplex. Here we go. 1, 2. Our referee's still down. Oh, hang on. Did you see that on the top of the screen? Hang on. What's Tex Williams doing? He's been ejected. Oh no, he's got that bum bag. Don't turn around, Doug. Don't turn around. He's just laid out Doug Williams. We've got a repeat of Halloween Spooktacular. Doug Williams has been taken out by that loaded bum bag. And Tex Williams just shouting at Mr. Wicked to cover him. Oh, not like this, no. And the referee's come to, not like this, no. 2, no, kick out Doug. Oh, thank God. Do not let this happen a second time. Tex Williams and Mr. Wicked cannot believe this. They've thrown absolutely everything at Doug Williams. Set of Mongolian chops by Mr. Wicked. Goes for a big boot, and Doug's down again. Oh, here we go. Up for the Vandal handle. Oh, Doug Williams escapes. Sends him into Tex Williams. Goes for the roll up. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Doug Williams has just beaten Mr. Wicked. We were close to a repeat of Halloween Spooktacular, but the numbers game has not paid for Mr. Wicked today, as Doug Williams is victorious. I don't think Mr. Wicked realises what's just happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Doug Williams.
And finally, justice has been served in SEPW. Doug Williams has avenged his dubious defeat from Halloween Spooktacular. Mr. Wicked and his assistant Tex Williams shenanigans couldn't put Doug Williams away today.